Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the almighty Reaper with my little new Necromancer, Sylvari, by the way. Looks pretty awesome. I Fear You is the name, just because I was not getting anything else. And yeah, today showing you some Power Reaper gameplay. My McEase, yeah. He should be playing Necro. If you want to have a good Necro, Maijo is one, or Mio, I don't know how he pronunciates himself. Pretty strong Necromancer player. I had a lot of fun 1v1s against him, and believe me, if you fail just once, he just shreds you. You die within a second. That's the power of the Necromancer, of course, but he knows how to just shred you into pieces. I'm wondering, it's off season by the way, so maybe he's practicing also a little bit of warrior, or just has enough of playing this. Best of the best. Mesmer player, this will be pretty annoying to play against. Yeah, let's see what they have. Okay, actually only this guy will be annoying. This ranger, I had him on the, what is this, free for all arena. He was really nice kiting away from me. And let's see what we can get here. I tried to show you a little bit how to play Necro. I let down this. Just let's see. You can do this one here. And then my goal is just to try and get some conditions gone. What is going on here? We have this guy and the Necro behind me. Okay, dodging, heal myself up. Whoops, that was a fail. Shit, I wasn't able to dodge that. Holy no! They keep on stunning me. I'm wondering which stun just got me there. Because this guy just used his levitation twice. He got me really bad. Okay, my team got far and closest seems to be lost here. I need to play it better. I should have, I don't even know if I had my warm-up. I should have poured it up there. Use my focus 5 for some mobility. I'm gonna go for this guy here because it's the best to attack. Because I just auto-attack him a little bit. Go for some blind. Auto-attack. And it's great. Now I lay down my flesh worm here to port away. Need to stomp this guy. What he should have done is maybe kite a little bit better around behind the pillar and stuff, because he got shot from the Mesmer here, from the top and from the sides of me. Okay, doing this. Not able to fear him. Corrupting him here. Go for another corrupt. And that was just it. Oh my goodness, I have no stability. Cleave, cleave, cleave. Auto-attacking, only auto-attacking will do it. Go for some blind. Auto-attack. CC him. And yeah, that was pretty annoying for this guy. Going for the stomp, or let's just kill him here. Gain some life force. Yeah, what I did is just, he got stability and stuff, using my corrupt boon, removing that. Here we go. He's not even dodging this. Double CC him. Go for the blind. Remove again his boons. CC him. And pretty nicely done here. Use my healing skill. I'm not able to use it. Auto attacking, trying to fear this guy. Auto attacking, Just auto attacking until he dies. Do this. Holy moly. This is bad. Auto attack, auto attack. Trying to fear off this guy. Not able to. Here we go. Flesh worm. I guess this guy is the easier target. And now he's dead. This guy is cleaving. He should not be able to fear him. Holy man, you see this Necro is such a pain to play against. I go for the full cap because this guy might just be there to decap again. And you can see this, best of the best. He should have just, I mean, I don't like to laugh about those people, but if you have this title you should be knowing how to just run away and kite. Because you can see this, the Guardian is failing quite a bit there. So why would you do this? Weakness is actually really nice. This guy seems not to know how to play Guardian, I guess. And now you can see here just the burst damage. Never mind. Let's see. I just feared him before he was able to get something. Easy one. By the way, you can use spectral walk and jump down here, which helps a lot. I go with this one. I should have not weapon swapped here, my mistake. Let's see, where is this guy here? Corrupting him. Corrupt him one more time. Where is he now? Is he behind me or in front of me? This guy's not tagging him. Let's go ahead. Corrupting him one more time. I don't know what this guy is doing, why he's not chasing him. Never mind, he should be able to hold this. He has a lot of Condi clans and I've done a lot. I should have not used this, but never mind. Auto attacking a little bit. Going with a corrupt now. Going for a blind. Fear now. He already used it. He wanted to stun me. Auto attacking. Okay, this guy is also maybe practicing Weaver or something. So here we go, what you can see now. Let's see if I should be doing this. Corrupt. Auto attack. Trying to corrupt now. Corrupt now. Okay, now I can jump down here. If my allies need my help. This guy should be gone. Or not. He just really survived this or what? Okay. This is now dangerous. I need to run away first. Get myself some stability. Use my healing skill. Those interrupts are so annoying, man. Damn it. They actually got me. Ah, but both are chasing me. Okay, that's something what they are doing pretty nice. Yeah, I guess they ain't so strong. But the Guardian was so not playing at all. Don't laugh about them. Yeah, you can see this. They have all the titles. But I thought this range would have been better. I want to explain why we won this, but it's too difficult to explain. The Guardian was not doing so much, but the Weaver just went mid there was a mistake. He should have hold the sides, and the enemy Mesmer was also just fighting too much on the capped point on our close, which made no sense. And so yeah, let's talk about the Necro a little bit. Not complaining about the game too much, because it's off season, so you don't expect too much of it. So Necro Reaper Dps. That's the main thing here. I'm using Demolish's Amulet, Rune of Strength, and by the way, I don't know if it's the meta build, I haven't checked it out. Axe with the, what's this, Warhorn, and staff, rocking Sigil of Battle with Sigil of Agility here on this weapon set, because when you weapon swap, you have here Ghastly Claws, which deals heavy damage, and you will have here the 4 stacks of Might, plus the 1 second of Quickness, which means you have a 8 to 10 or above K instant damage onto an enemy, and this skill is pretty strong because it chases the enemy around, and it has a huge distance here, range 900, which is pretty nice. In a close combat area you will hit that for sure. Pretty annoying, and especially with those 2 sigils you will destroy enemy players. Then on the staff, by the way, you can also use greatsword, but I thought staff matches right now a little bit better. Sigil of Annulment with Sigil of Energy for some extra dodge, and Annulment because you have unblockable marks, which means if an enemy is here, he's blocking, you can just lay down Boom, Unblockable Fear, and also remove like stability and something like that. Then Blood Magic, so Reaping and Reaper. On Blood Magic, a few things, also the build trait lines are, you should also mention them. Lesser Mark of Blood, which is when you dodge every 8 seconds you will lay down a mark, and that is also unblockable. It will grant you 3% life force, bleeding to enemy players, dealing some damage, and regeneration. This occurs every 8 seconds when you dodge. Lesser Signet of Vampirism every 20 seconds. Cast Lesser Signet of Vampirism on your foe when you inflict bleeding on them that matches or exceeds the threshold, which means if you have 4 stacks of bleeding on an enemy, you will apply this. This just works with which one? Which one was it? The 2. Bleeding and your dodge roll, I guess. Bleeding. I'm not so sure. I should even remove this. I always thought it was less than the 4 stacks of bleeding. Normally I use this one here, increased movement speed above the health threshold, access recharge fast. I'm not so sure which one to use. But this one here is just, yeah, mark a foe, when you inflict bleeding on them that matches or exceeds the threshold. It should automatically work also if your allies apply bleeding, because you have only 2. But if you attack that target and it has more than 4 stacks of bleeding, no matter from where, it should trigger it automatically. Vampiric Siphon Health whenever you hit a foe, minion siphon health and transfer it to you. This is just for yourself. You will siphon a little bit of health, lifesteal better said. Then Vampiric Presence, you and nearby allies siphon health with attacks. This effect increases while in Shroud, which means how much do you get in Shroud? Damage while in Shroud 210, and healing while in Shroud 72 instead of the 37, which is pretty nice. Lets you a little bit longer in your Shroud. Then last rites, as long as you are not downed, allies near you do not bleed out if they are downed. Gain healing power based on your current health. This means if an ally is near you down, he will not bleed out. So he will probably, what is it? Gain only normal life reduction when he's down, but he will not be something like that. I don't really know. I haven't keep my eyes on this too much. Unholy Martyr. Entering Shroud transfers conditions from allies to you. Exiting Shroud consumes conditions currently on you and converts them to life force. This is sadly only for 3 conditions, but it's still more than enough. And what you should do is when you go to your Shroud and you have you get Condi bombed, try to hold on till the last, even if you have really low, like 1k Shroud health. Before like chill and stuff like that, if this is gone, you can just go back to your normal form, because it is the most important one is the damaging conditions, torment, bleeding, and so on, to remove those, and therefore try to hold on until immobilize, chill, and slow is gone, and then just go back. Keep that in mind. The next one, Soul Reaping. Increase the amount of life force gained from all sources, which means from any damage source here, for example. life force 12. If you would have not this one, you will have like a, how much? Let's say 10, and so on and so on. Marks become unblockable and generate life force when triggered. That's what I mean. Your marks are unblockable, and that's why it triggers so nice with Sigil of Annulment. Sinister Shroud. Shroud skills gain reduced recharge, which means when you go to your Shroud, they have reduced recharge, all the skills there by 15%. Soul, Soul Barbs. Entering and exiting Shroud increase your damage for a duration. This is 10% after you go in and after you go out. Then Soul Battery. Maximum life force is increased by 20%, which is pretty nice because normally you have a really low bar here with the Demolisher's Amulet. Then Death Perception. Gain increased critical strike chance and ferocity when in a Shroud, which means a 33% higher crit chance. And you can see it here, you already will have 55%, or how much is it? Yeah, 55%. Plus the 33, which means 88% crit chance. So you don't need to swap a lot onto crit chance here. Then the next is Reaper. You have access to Reaper here and the Greatsword. Chilling Nova. Create a Nova at the target that damages and chills nearby foes. If you crit with your attacks against shield foes, every 8 seconds you will apply additional damage and additional chills therefore. Whenever you inflict fear, you also inflict do chill, which means fear here, Reaper's Mark, and then on your Reaper's Shroud, the third skill, the second usage, will also apply fear, which means an additional chill there. Chilling Victory. Striking a chilled foe grants might and life force, which means most of the times you should be having some chills, because you have also here on your elite skill, you can chill quite a bit the enemy players, and therefore you will have might and life force against those people. Extra might will mean extra damage, and that's just pretty nice. Every 2 seconds, 1 stack of might and 1% life force. Pretty nice to keep your Shroud form up a little bit. Cold Shoulder. Chill lasts longer and chilled foes take more damage from your attacks, which is important to notice. And then Reaper's Onslaught. Gain ferocity and quickness while in Reaper's Shroud. Hitting with life Reap reduces the recharge time of Shroud skills. Therefore I just have to show you quickly here. First of all, you can do this. Corrupt this guy. Trying to clear off. Sorry guys, I don't really want to disturb you by doing that. I just want to have some life force here. Please give me life force. Trying to chill. Okay, that's probably enough. Okay, sorry for the thief players if you see this, I really apologize. It's just here that I can show you Reaper's Shroud. Executioner's Scythe is the one attack that deals this AoE field, and then with the Soul Spiral you apply Chilling Bolts, which means with all attacks within this field you will apply chill to enemy players and therefore trigger all those damaging effects here. Chilling Victory, Shivers of Death, and the Chilling Nova. So you will, it's like a chain reaction. You will have a chill ice field, apply multiple chills to enemy players and deal therefore multiple damage, and yeah, being pretty annoying. And chill, what does chill do, by the way? It decreases by 66% the skill recharge rate and your movement speed, which is pretty annoying. And now I can't show you here. Just a second, let's go to the golem area. I want to end this video. I'm not the best Reaper, but I played it quite a bit now and it was pretty fun to play because you can just do so much work. Let's see, life force, auto attacking. Yeah, by the way, it's important if you have nothing. Now you can see it here, the vampiric mark triggers automatically. Okay, now if you go here, you have first of all your auto attacks, which you should always use to cleave someone if your Soul Spiral is not available. Then Death's Charge is your movement ability skill, where you can just port to enemy players. And keep in mind, you should not interrupt this attack because it also applies a blind to enemy players. And now just a second. Just a second, I want to charge a little bit my life force here. Just one more time, charging here up. Okay, now it's good. Then the infusing terror can be used twice or only once. If you use it once, you apply yourself stability, and the second usage will fear multiple people here within a radius of, I don't know, a capture point. And then let's go ahead one more time. Just a second. Just a second. And here we go. I want to have max here. Okay, now we have it maxed. Let's kill this golem, and then I can show you here the combo. So the main thing which you should do when you cleave is just here. First of all, hello, can you respawn faster please? Trying to fear the enemy players, boom, and then you can see it here. Multiple chills are applied, and you are just pretty deadly. By the way, Frost Aura, don't forget it. If you use the Reaper 2 ability from your chill field, you will also get an Ice Aura, which will also chill multiple people if they attack you. And so yeah, that's just basically it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And I forgot to mention something else. Keep in mind you are a necromancer and you have abilities to corrupt enemy players pretty hard and pretty annoying. The best thing here is corrupt boon, unblockable, which means you can use it. I mean, you have to use it with some timing. You saw the best that I used against the Weaver, corrupting his stability. He gets feared, and when he gets feared, he gets also chill in combination with his build, and that's just pretty annoying. And you can see here boons converted 3, and you have 2 charges, which means you can have 6 times boon corruption here. And then you have Unholy Feast, which have additional 2 boons corrupt. What else? Yeah, this skill is not unblockable, but the corrupt boon, and this skill has the good thing here that you can just walk around and hit multiple people with it, which means also when multiple people are cleaving, try to use Unholy Feast, and then boom, go to your Reaper's form, boom, and then with quickness you will have here pretty high damage output. Then to the flesh worm here, you can lay this worm down here to when you kill someone, it will automatically attack, deal a little bit of damage, so the bleeding will take a lot of time, and then you can just use it to retreat, which is the main reason to use this. Or you can also do this one here, boom, port, and use your elite skill, which surprises not so advanced players, I would say. And yeah, you can put the flesh worm everywhere where you want, which is pretty nice. And then the second thing here is spectral walk. As I said, you can use this skill, for example here, walk around, go to your Reaper's form, and then for example jump down here, use it, and you are back on the port. This works also from your spawn, by the way, for whatever reason. Maybe they should just remove this from the spawn, but this works pretty nice here. Spectral walk, try to use it for the max duration because it consumes conditions. You can see it, you create a shadowy tether and become spectral. Consuming conditions for life force, you may return to your initial position by using spectral recall, which means you can use this, go to Reaper's form, attack a little bit, remove 3 boons, 3 conditions when you get back to your normal form, and it will still run and give you life force and some swiftness. Every 2 seconds it will remove 1 boon, which is pretty nice. And then you have your healing skill. You have to use it with timing, and yeah, I had a bad example because the Weaver and the Mesmer, they have a lot of CCs. If you don't have stability, the skill benefits from nothing. But if you get condi bombed and you have, for example, this guy here, you get condi bombed, you see you are not able to use your healing skill, you can just activate it, boom, port back, and you will have a lot of healing with it. As many conditions as possible, but don't wait too long with it because you can die by a lot of conditions if you are low. That was basically it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw a little bit the strength of the Reaper. I'm not the best, as I said, but just a gameplay video. And as always, 3 of my other videos. And of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. That was Happy No, the almighty Reaper Pro. And I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Bye bye all.